What's up, guys? So I've been having a little bit of trouble with this old girl again. It runs awesome, but I do have a slight issue where the engine's warm, or even when it's cold sometimes, the truck doesn't want to start. The other day we took it out and we went to the store or something, and then came back out. I went to start the truck and there was absolutely nothing. I've tried everything to try to figure out what the issue could be, and I've come to the conclusion that I think it is the starter. I did go to the local auto parts store and pick up this brand new starter here, and that's what we're going to be doing today, throwing a new starter in this thing. Doesn't look like that big of a project, famous last words. It should be fairly easy, also famous last words, so we'll see. So let's get some tools and get to work. All right, so first order of business is we're going to need to get the wires that are going to the front of the starter solenoid off. So it's kind of hard to get to, except from this angle right here under the front of the truck. There's I think there's like 3 wires I gotta get off. Oh, this is kind of a pain. Right there, we gotta get those wires off. This is brand new wire I just put on. It's the main like power wire coming from the battery. So we got to take that one off, and then there's also, trying to see here, there's also a ignition wire as well as a grounding wire. So we gotta get all those off. Let's see what we can do. I think this is 9/16. If I'm not mistaken. Is it? Can't tell. Forgot to undo the battery. Don't do that. Right down. Next, we need to get this off. I think it's the ground wire. All right, I think all the wires are off. Got my handy dandy creeper. All right, let's see. Is it 9/16? Yes, it is. So we get 9/16 bolts. Cool, no shims. All right, so we got our starter out. There's the old one, there's the new one. I'm gonna throw the new one in and kind of just see what happens. Hope for the best. Yeah, this old starter looks a little rough. So see, actually this right here came out, so some oil could have got down in there maybe and destroyed the starter, who knows. This should just bolt right into place. It's the exact same starter, looks like, really. Pretty much the exact same setup, so this should just bolt right in and we should be good to go. Let's get it up in there. The little guy is working on his scooter as well, doing a little mechanic work on that, so you know, it's a family affair here. All right, so what we're gonna do is clean off those bolts a little bit. They're a mess, all covered in oil and sludge. You don't have an old truck unless it's leaking fluids. Even my Chevelle leaks oil like crazy. I actually probably need to pull the engine in that and do the seals in it. But that's a project for the winter. The bad part of the scooter is it wants to move me. Alright, just about have these wires back in place. It's kind of a pain in the butt to get to. It's such a tough spot to reach, unfortunately, but I think we got it. Whoa! There we go. See, those are all in there now. Alright, so we have the starter all in place. All that's left to do is hook up the battery, the negative terminal back on there, and we should be good to go. Let's see if she fires off. Fingers crossed.
Tell Daddy what you just told Mommy about his truck.
What do you say?
There was something bad on it. And I
Something
said, yep,
bad?
Daddy took the bad part out and now he has a good part.
That's right. Let's give it a shot. I hope it works. Fingers crossed. I think I did everything right, hopefully. She started. I don't know why it clicked at the beginning, but seems to be working all right. I think we're good to go, hopefully.
I just wait until Daddy come back.
We're just waiting until Daddy gets back. And then what happens?
So Daddy's truck to the store.
You want to go to the store? What store are you going to?
The wild store.
The Wild store? What do you do at the Wild store?
Pick up things.
Pick up things. Wild store. Where is the Wild store?
There's things.
What kind of things are at the Wild store? What is it?
Food in it.
I think Daddy was going to bring you to the French fry store. The mailman's here.